day. Welcome to my channel. This is Mommy Diaries and, well, Mommy Mental Health Diaries, if you want to put it in full context. But, welcome to my page. And here we're going to be talking about a mom's experience just dealing with life as a mom, children, well, of course, children, but one of my children does have mental health, has mental health illness, but we're tackling that journey together, and it's a team effort. So I just want to share that with you guys, because I know someone out there is probably dealing with the same thing. And the hardest part for me during this journey for 16 years is relatability, finding and running into other parents that can relate to my situation or to my emotions of being a mom, and finding a balance, self-control, as well as understanding and gentle parenting in the thick of the worst circumstances in some cases. So I hope this does help someone. Here you'll hear like stories, pretty much. Stories, what I learned from them, how I've grown from them. Because what is life? Lessons. Life is lessons, and it's not what you go through, it's how you go through it. Every journey in life is God's way of taking the training wheels off. So don't think that you're alone, and don't think that it's a never-ending journey, because it will get easier. It'll get harder as each breakthrough happens, but you'll be thankful that you took the time to go through these things earlier rather than later, when it's much harder. I have two boys, one who doesn't have anything. He has a happy little life. However, I totally feel during my pregnancies, I handled both pregnancies totally different. I was, of course, it's 7 years apart between each one. And I feel with my first pregnancy, I was very depressed. I was alone. I was, his dad left very early in the pregnancy, and it had a very severe toll on me because, of course, no one plans their future to be alone. No one plans their future to be left alone with a small human. Ooh, that lighting is heavy. The sunlight is out. Ooh, the sun was bright like my future. But back to the subject, sorry. But yeah, no one plans for that. I was in my mid-20s, and my mom was battling cancer. I found out my mom was was sick a little later on, probably. But I didn't know she was battling cancer. I just knew she was sick. So I was really depressed. I was really sad, and I had a lot of things just hurting at the time. And I realized that, how you treat yourself as a mom when you're pregnant has the biggest effect on your baby and your future with your baby. So to all the moms who are pregnant now, whether you're alone, whether from the dad walking away, from tragedy, from not communicating, from not connecting, make sure your main focus, and I pray that your main focus continues to be loving yourself, finding peace, finding balance, feed into yourself, make yourself laugh as much as possible, and pretty much fake it till you make it. Fake the joy until you make it through the pregnancy, because the difference between the two pregnancies is I was very sad with my second pregnancy too, but I made a decision to work to be happy. I watched a lot of comedy. I joked around a lot, and I talked to my family, my brother, my cousin, my dad. Like, I found my tribe of people that I can sit and talk with during my period of just loneliness. I found safe spaces for myself. I spent a lot of time alone to think and things like that. And with my second child, I have a really well-rounded, happy child. Very well-rounded, happy, grateful, thankful. With my second child. With my first child, because I was so depressed, I was so young, so naive and unknowing, and I didn't have the tools or the resources or anyone to say, hey, pull back, think about this, think about the little person you're carrying, because your emotions affect their emotions just as much. So with him, he has a lot of depression. He is very emotionally sensitive, and sometimes life gets the better of him. So we work to better him, and we work to support him, me and my dad and my family that is here. And I realize as time goes on how much that period in time plays so much even now, because a mother's intuition and a mother's heart never strays from their child, so you can feel the pull of what's hurting them and what's not. But I'm gonna be late for work, so I gotta go. I'm gonna come back to you guys, but definitely remember, take care of yourself, love yourself, and moms that are pregnant, be happy. Be happy, find a way to be happy. Fight for your joy during this time, because you're fighting for your child's joy, and you're fighting for the future joy of you and your baby. And that's the most important thing. All other things will pass, all other feelings will pass. But this time period right now is the most crucial and the most important for your baby's future and your joy and peace of mind for your baby's future success. So fake it till you make it. Love on yourself. Find safe places, find safe spaces, find people to talk to. If you don't have people to talk to, journal, write it down. There's always a way. But take care of you during these times. It's most important for you and your baby. And many blessings to you in your journey. See you later. Bye.